All right, today we're going to try something a little different. We're going to open up a box of 1991 Series 1 NFL Pro Set Platinum. All right, let's see what we're getting into with these. All right. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into with these. All right, let's see what we got. Warren Moon. All right, we've got Billy Joe Tolliver, Ernest Biner, Bobby Humphrey. That was Bobby Humphrey. This is Chris Dolman. Neil Smith. Guy McIntyre. Cortez Kennedy. Sam Mills. Seth Joyner. Art Shell. Vinny Testaverde. All right, let's see what we got here. Otis Anderson. Jeff George. Cleveland Gary. Brian Millard. Steve McMichael. We'll put Mongo on the stand. He's having some health issues right now. Wish him well. Kevin Mack. Craig Hayward. Ken Norton. Neil Anderson. Dwayne Bickett. Mike Horan. Johnny Bailey. All right. Mike Johnson. Jeff Hostetler. Eric Martin. Bubby Brister. Dan Marino. All right, we're going to put Marino up front. Reggie White, Minister of Defense. Put him up front. Dennis Byrd. Jim Everett. You know what? Go ahead and put Jim Everett on the stand. Tim McDonald. Tony Mandrich. Blair Thompson. Chip Lowmiller. All right. Pardon me. Joey Brower. Derek Fenner. Another McMichael. Another Steve McMichael. All right. Herschel Walker. Kevin Mack. These cards are bricked pretty bad. Pepper Johnson. LT. LT's stuck behind here. All right, Keith Willis. Here's LT. Lawrence Taylor. right, where is he? I don't see him on here. Oh, there he is. All right. Kind of an interesting card there. Rowan Stark. Steve DeBerg. Deion Sanders. All right. Well, oh, sorry. The brick there. There's Deion. And Brent Williams. Seems like whenever I open a football box here, I seem to be a Deion magnet here. All right. Joey Ball. Kent Hull. John Williams. Simon Fletcher. Shane Connellan. Daniel Stubbs. John Taylor. Marion Butts. Rod Woodson. All right, we'll put Woodson up on the stand. Al Toon. Jesse Tuzzle. Jim Harbaugh. All right. Jackie Slater. Billy Joe Tolliver. Jeff Cross. Another LT. I'll share him up here. What we got here? Lewis Oliver. Pepper Johnson. Dave Craig. Barry Sanders. All right. Put Barry right there. Got another Warren Moon. Share the stand. Freddie Joe Nunn. Eric McMillan. And Andre Tippett. Jeff George. Tim Crummy. John Stevens. Andre Rison. To the side. Wow, these are really bricked. Tim Rosenbach. James oh no, he's stuck, sorry. Lewis Oliver, James Francis. Nick Lowry. Reggie Cobb. Daryl Talley. Art Shell. Vinny Testaverde. All right. Bert Grossman. Gary Anderson. Randall Cunningham. Oh, we got Troy Aikman. All right, we will. Pat Swilling. Craig Hayward. Richard Dent. Farrell Edmonds. Derek Thomas. Johnny Johnson. Sterling Sharp. Johnny Bailey. Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. Bert Grossman. Mark the Ripper, Mark Rippon. Tom Ratman. Sean Landetta, I believe. Sean Landetta. Kevin Mack. Wayne Haddix. Joe Montana. All right, so put Warren Moon down. Put Joe Montana there. All right, Ernest Givens. Dexter Carter. Freddie Joe Nunn. Andre Tippett. All right. Sammy Smith. Keith Millard. Ernest Spiner. Bruce Smith. Herschel Walker. Daniel Stubbs. You got Emmett Smith. Derek Thomas. Howie Long. Gary Anderson. Charles Haley. Greg Townsend. That was a pretty hot pack. All right. Ouch. Albert Bentley. Richmond Webb. Michael Kofer. Fred Barnett. Pierce Holt. Rod Bernstein. Terry McDaniel. Chris Miller. Jim Everett. Broderick Thomas. Clarence Verdin. Willie Gault. Billy Joe Tolliver. Cleveland Gary. Brian Millard. Bruce Hill. Shane Connellan. Daniel Stubbs. Ken Norton. Neil Anderson. Dwayne Bickett. Mike Horan. Dean Bismuthi. Jerry Tuzzle. Start just pulling packs out of the box here. All right. Mark Bortz. Christian Okoye. Jeff Hostetler. Jerry Gray. Is that Bo? Bo Jackson. All right. He shares stand with Marino. Wade Wilson. Deadpool himself. Jim Lachey. Brian Noble. Richard Dent. Terrence Mathis. Mike Munchark. Lee Williams. It's the first time I've ever opened these kind of cards here. Overall, they're pretty nice looking cards. Tim Harris. Sean Jones. Bubby Brister. Clay Matthews. Charles Mann. John Elway. If I can get him free here. There he is, John Elway. All right, I'll put John Elway right here. Ken O'Brien. Wayne Haddix. Jerry Rice. Tony Mandrich. Blair Thomas. Chip Lowmiller. Mike Johnson, Rodney Peete, Eric Martin, excuse me, Randall Cunningham, Sean Landetta, Thurman Thomas, Dennis Byrd, Boomer Esiason, Tim McDonald, Johnny Johnson, Sterling Sharp, Johnny Bailey, all right, Otis Anderson, Gary Anderson, Tim Green, it's another Aikman, another Reggie White, Craig Hayward, Lewis Billups, Farrell Edmonds, Derek Thomas, Dexter Carter, Freddie Joe Nunn, Andre Tippett, Jackie Slater, Bert Grossman, Mark Rippon, Don Mosbar, Michael Carter, Pat Swilling, James Brooks. It's another Montana. Take it. Ernest Givens. Ronnie Litvit. Charles Haley. Greg Townsend. All right. Sammy Smith. Keith Millard. Merle Hodge. LT, Lawrence Taylor. It's like 3 different Lawrence Taylor variations I think I've seen here. Or no, 2 different ones, I'm sorry. Carl Mecklenburg. Excuse me. Damn. All right. Fred Barnett. Dave Craig. It's another Barry Sanders. Another Warren Moon. Ray. Oh no. Eric McMillan. Ray Childress. And Clarence Verdon. God, how many Warren Moons are there? It's another Warren Moon. Eric Metcalf. Jeff Cross. Bruce Smith. Jerry Gray. It's another Bo Jackson. It's another Emmitt Smith. Derek Thomas. Howie Long. Gary Anderson. Gaston Green. Terrence Mathis. Andre Collins, Kent Hull, Ernest Spiner, Chris Dolman. All right, well, since that's there, Bill Parcells, Terry Mandrich, Bubby Brister. Neil Smith. Gary McIntyre. Cortez Kennedy. Sam Mills. Seth Joyner. Albert Bentley. Mike Peel. John Williams. Simon Fletcher. Randall Cunningham. Bobby Humphrey. John Taylor. Marion Butts. Rod Woodson. Altoon. Jerry Rice. Willie Gault. All right. Mark Bortz. Richmond Webb. Michael Kofer. Come on. Eric Martin. Pierce Holt. Ray Bernstein. Terry McDaniel. Chris Miller. Jim Everett. Tim McDonald. Keith McCants. And Lee Williams. All right. Sean Jones. Joey Browner. Derek Fenner. Is that Howie? Nope. Don Macker. Michael Carter. Thurman Thomas. Boomer Esiason. Keith Willis. LT. Ron Smith. Ronnie Lippett. Charles Haley. Got 9 more packs. All right. Otis Anderson. Rodney Peete. Tim Cremari. John Stevens. It's another Mongo McMichael. Mongo McMichael. Herschel Walker. Lewis Billups. James Francis. Nick Lowry. Reggie Cobb. Steve DeBerg. Brent Williams. Jackie Slater. Jeff George. Cleveland Gary. Brian Millard. Andre Rison. Tim Rosenbach. James Brooks. Ken Norton. Neil Anderson. Warren Moon. Sean Landetta. Daryl Talley. Oops, that's knocked over a whole bunch. We'll pick them up later. All right. Sammy Smith. Mike Peel. Merle Hodge. LT. Bruce Hill. Pepper Johnson. Dave Craig. Barry Sanders. Dwayne Bickett. Eric McMillan. Dean Bisucci. Greg Townsend. Andre Collins, Keith Millard, Jeff Cross, Bruce Smith, Carl Meckelberg, Reggie White, Emmett Smith, Howie Long, Gary Anderson, Carter Cross, and Deion Sanders. Coach Prime. All right. Jerry Bull. Kent Hull. Michael Kofer. Andre Rison. Shane Conlon, Pierce Holt. John Taylor. Marion Butts. Rod Woodson. Daryl Talley, Art Shell, Vinny Testaverde. Surprise, another Warren Moon. Eric Metcalf. John Williams. Tim Rosenbach. Bobby Humphrey. Neil Smith. Gary McIntyre. Cortez Kennedy, Sam Mills, Steve DeBerg, Brent Williams, another Deion. Three packs to go. Albert Bentley. Mike Peel, Bruce Hill, Fred Barnett, Wade Wilson, Rod Birdstein, Terry McDaniel, Chris Miller, Carter Green, Dean Bisucci, Jerry Tuzzle, Bill Parcells. All right. Mark Bortz. Richmond Webb. Chris Stolman. Carl Meckelberg. Bo Jackson. Charles Mann. Jim Lachey. Brian Noble. Seth Joyner. Ray Childress. Clarence Verdon. Willie Gault. All right, last pack of the Brickfest here. Let's see what we get in the Brickfest. All right. Tim Harris. Simon Fletcher. Jerry Gray. Clay Matthews. Thurman Thomas. Elway. Ken O'Brien. Al Toon. Jerry Rice. Terrence Mathis. Keith McCants. And finally, Lee Williams. All right. Overall, not too bad. We got a lot of the stars from 91 that we would hope to get. A lot of multiples of those. Would I buy this again with the bricking and stuff? I'm really not too sure I would go this route again. But, like I said, I've never opened these before, so it was a fun rip. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.